Well, good afternoon, or actually, good morning still. It's just a terrible day today. It's raining like crazy, and we got lots of work going on, so I'm going to show you around. And I actually just got back from a big run to Starbucks for the guys, bringing them a big container of hot coffee, so I got some too. So, trying to stay warm and dry. But as you can see, it is disgusting out there. So we'll show you around our first house here on the double lot that we're building. You can see today we've got guys up on the roof. The back of the roof is now all sheeted. You see we've got a little drop down in this roof actually here where the plane changes. So it's just in there, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to, we built them a ledge, and that ledge there we're actually going to build them a little planter box. So it takes what could be a really kind of ugly looking kind of run in the roof here that would normally go flat, then down, then up again. And we've actually just notched the top around that window so they do have their full window size in. But we've dropped it down a little lower so we can put a little slant on it so we can put a planter box in. So it'll actually end up looking quite nice. It'll be a nice little feature along with the plants below these three windows here. It's going to look great. Front porch is all in, but more importantly, what I wanted to show you today was we've got a lot of our plumbing done. So you can see, first of all, we've got our HVAC vents, and we'd previously blocked out our foundation. If you remember back when we did our foundations, we had styrofoam block go into our foundations. And this is why we do it, because now we're able to run all of our vent work and all of our plumbing underneath the walls without having to jackhammer, or at least minimizing the amount that we have to jackhammer. There's always a little bit, as you can see over there, but a lot less than having to cut out that, which is what we would have had to do. So this is where our furnace is going to go here. You can see our water lines coming up there. You can also see now though that our sewer lines are starting to come in. So we've got our sewer line coming into the house, running. It's actually, this has just been rolled on top, but it'll run underneath of that and to the outside there. It's just the other side of that pile. And I'll give you a perfect example of why we like to use this recycled sand. The recycled sand is a great product for a lot of reasons. Most importantly, that it's a solid base for our house. But another side benefit is that when we dig it, it digs a nice straight trench. So you can see it's just cut right out into the ground. We pile it up top, put it back in, compact it down when we're all done, and it's, you know, it makes for just a great base to pour a pad on. Now you can see what we've done here is we've got our underground plumbing starting to go into place. So our HVAC stuff will actually run over the top of this. But there's that styrofoam from our foundation being knocked out, and our pipes go in, and you can see usually what the plumber will do is he'll start from the top down, and he'll kind of bring his services down and his pipes down like this, and then we'll tie it in at the bottom. So I'll show you a little bit. I'll show you a little bit upstairs as we go here, but there's some of our stuff. We've actually got drops in this dining room area. So we're able to come outside into the room here. We try and hide as much as we can in the joists, but here we've got drops. This is our dining room, so I know we've got drops coming, so we can hide that in the drop. And then I'll take you upstairs and show you there in a minute. Okay, so we're upstairs here in the landing. You can see it's a great view, and you can also see now that we are starting to be covered up. The way through there, we've got some great job today up there in the rain, strapped off to a steep roof. You can see all of our ropes. One thing, I have a bit of a background in climbing, so we're a little finicky about our guys climbing up on the roof. We use Prussic knots for ascenders, and we use big ropes down to harnesses, full body harnesses, so everybody's safe while they're up there. Anyhow, plumbing. I'm going to walk into the main bathroom here. In this main bathroom, you can see we've got our sinks figured out. So we've got one sink there, another sink there, two sinks. And we've got our toilet sitting there. And our tub, our service for our tub is about to go in, hasn't gone in yet, but there's one of the stacks that'll go up to the top. And last but not least, our ensuite. Our ensuite in here, we've got our toilet in place, centered in that cavity there, and we've also got our sinks. We've got a single sink going in here. So that's the plan there. So looking good. Our tub will eventually sit over in this area here with the taps, and we'll have our shower in this area here. We'll have to build a shower pan. That's still to come, but on the most part we're moving along. We've got all of our stacks in, we've got our service in, we've actually got a washer dryer upstairs in this particular plan, but yeah, coming along, looking good.